This could be your favorite song. Ding dong, you're wrong. Can't we all get along? Ding dong, you're wrong. Ding dong, you're wrong.
Down and lick the smile off your face, the smile off your face, so we know that it's wrong. Towel sets, matching combs, oh it looks so good, but does it turn you on?
They don't understand what you've got in your hand. Oh, and it looks so good. Does it turn you on? Oh, yeah. We're going to do it again. Sideways. I was stood in the queue, then you came. Delivered me from his hand. She pulled the units down, delivered me from his hand. And when I saw his face, it made me feel better. You've gone too far. You gave up hope, and the future's bleak. Just a soap on a rope, a soap on a rope. Put the rope round his neck, pull it tight. Here's a red too, and it looks so good. But does it turn you on? Ooh. Yeah. Are we going to do it again? Somebody sideways. I was stood in the queue, then you came. Delivered me from his hand. She pulled the units down. Delivered me from his hand. So when I saw his face, well, it made me feel better. Yeah. Yeah. See, 'cause we were laid in the bed afterwards, and she asked me what made me frightened, and I said, I'm frightened of Belgian chocolates, I'm frightened of potpourri, I'm frightened of 26-inch screens, I'm frightened of James Dean posters. And what makes you frightened?
Early evening television.
I know what you're saying. How about you? What makes you frightened?
What makes me what?
Sorry?
What makes me what? Wasps.
Sorry?
Wasps.
Wasps. Well, yeah, because they just sting people for no reason at all. If a bee stings you, then it's got a reason. Because it has to pay with its life. Whereas wasps can just sting people for no reason at all, as many times as they want. And there are some people like that as well. fact, some people even enjoy stinging you as many times as they can. Anyway, I'm getting away from the subject here. Anyway, I told her all these things, yeah? And she said, well, you're stupid. Because... And she took my hand. She took my hand. And she said... I want you. I want you to. I want you to touch. I want you to touch me. I want you to touch me. I want you to. Are we going to do it again? Shove it in sideways. I was stood in the queue, then you came, delivered me from his hand. She pulled the units down, delivered me from his hand. So when I saw his face, it made me feel better.
Ding dong, you're wrong. And you know what else?
That was Pulp with His and Hers. That's a track that's not from the album His and Hers, but rather from the Sisters EP, just to really confuse you. Next up is a favorite of mine from the WDLT All Blue Saturday lineup. It's called Mr. Sexy Man from an artist named Nellie Tiger Travis. And I think it's a good antidote for all of the sad, piney, I know you don't like me, but I still am in love with you songs that we're hearing a lot more of lately because Adele's back and Adele has a great voice and people love to hear Adele sing, and Adele only seems to want to sing about people who don't like her. This is very boring to me. Come on, Adele, you can do it. So here's a little something just to refresh the palate. Nellie Tiger Travis, Mr. Sexy Man, Ding Dong You're Wrong.
Look, girls, let me tell you why I had to come and pick you guys up. We're going to the Sapphire Room. I heard it was totally off the chain. It's got the most sexiest men. Are you all ready? Are you ready? Girl, let me tell you, we're going to do it like this. Hey, Mr. Sexy Man, what your name is? What your name is?
I saw you when you stepped into the club. The way you walk, the way your body moves. I was out there dancing on the floor. I was out of step, 'cause I was watching you. You one fine, sexy looking man. Standing over there with that Hennessy in your hand. I'm looking at you, you're looking at me. I'm thinking about the possibility. Hey, Mr. Sexy Man, what your name is? What your name is? Hey, Mr. Sexy Man, what your name is? What your name is? I had to come and ask you for a dance. You know this tiger had to take a chance. I just love the smell of your cologne. Man, you got me hot. You really turn me on. We're out here dancing on the floor. Arms around my waist. Baby, I want some more. I'm staring at you. You staring at me. I'm thinking about the possibility. Hey, Mr. Sexy Man,
We've been seeing John Gallagher Jr. play his songs live for a couple of years now, mostly at Rockwood Music Hall. And this past week came news that John Gallagher Jr. will be putting out an album. Yay, finally! On the Rockwood Music Hall label. The album is called 6 Day Hurricane. It is out January 15th, and if you want to hear a track from it, you can go to SoundCloud, Girly Action SoundCloud, which is, yeah. And right here is a song that may or may not be on the record, who knows. It's called Jane's House, and we got it, I want to say it's from July of this year at Rockwood Music Hall.
Suitcase and some garbage bags full of clothes, it was all I had. Well, that a broken heart and a 6-liter pack. It was a mess, but you took me in. Watched you took the table on spin. So it's going sing. The bartender said, come on in and you don't know what you need today. And even if it takes the rest of my life, gotta find a way to make me see. I know what's gonna love you. I know what's gonna miss you. That's how long you live. Thank you for all you do. I'm never gonna go far. You always gonna have my heart. But the world is the world is the kind of just all baby. That's all you do. Coming in on a bumpy flight, lit up run with such a welcome sight. For a minute there I thought I'd die. Key in the door and I'm so glad to be alive. Such a baby, but you take me in. You even show me how to love again. You bought a clubhouse for me and my friends. That morning when I was sitting and you would comfort me when I would wake up in the middle of the night from my family. I'm always gonna love you. I'm always gonna miss you. As I long you I'm never gonna go far. You always gonna have my heart. I'm never gonna have a chance on you. That's all you do. With this guy I know, I used to only hear him on the radio. Now when he talks, moving in close, I catch the human parts of his heart and soul. He's got an angel on his shoulder, it's 4-leaf clover. I'm lucky just to know her. I owe him and I owe her, and all that today. Even if it takes the rest of my life, gotta find a way to make that thing. I'm always gonna love you. I'm always gonna miss you. As I long you pages for all you. I'm never gonna go far. You're always gonna have my heart. I'm never gonna love you.
I have been a major fan of the gay pimp Johnny McGovern for quite a few years now. I think we first caught him on it was like a love advice show on a channel called Metro that's not a channel anymore. I have a microphone flag from them somewhere. I should have probably found that for this, but whatever. And then we saw his show at the Zipper where he played a bunch of songs with a bunch of awesome people. And then I discovered a couple years after that his podcast, It's hard to describe the podcast, except that it's the funniest thing I've ever heard. I didn't see it, but it's the funniest thing I've ever heard. And I think the best way to really get into it is to just go to iTunes and start at the beginning in 2006. I would say that 2006 to 2010 are probably the golden age. There's a lot of funny people doing a lot of funny stuff on the podcast after that for a couple of years. But I'm super into Linda James and Johnny Together and Strady Martin sort of in there too, and Erica Tor, and just a lot of really funny people. So right here is a clip that I think is a good example of the high concept, kind of lowbrow comedy that you will get on the Gay Pimping with Johnny McGovern podcast. This presupposes that Jamie Lynn Spears, Britney Spears' sister, has a horrible speaking and singing voice, which she doesn't, and also that she is completely obsessed with the movie The Jewel of the Nile, the sequel to Romancing the Stone. I don't really know how she feels about that movie, but Jamie Lynn Spears, imaginary Jamie Lynn Spears, is crazy about it. So yeah, here's a little taste of what you can expect from that podcast. I really recommend going back and checking it out because there are just hours of joy to be had.
Oh, Jamie.
Thank you.
We know you've been watching Jewel of the Nile.
Right. What else have you been up to?
Well, I'm in the studio, y'all.
Oh.
You're singing now?
I decided, why do I let Britney get all the attention? Why can I finally do my own song?
You're right, Jamie Lynn.
You do have a lovely speaking voice.
Thank you.
I can only imagine how it'll translate to song.
I can't wait.
I wanted to do something totally current, totally modern, something really amazing, something fresh that no one's ever heard before.
Something on the cutting edge, the avant-garde.
Did you bring us a clip so we could listen?
I sure did.
All right, Linda, you gonna do it?
I'm gonna intro it, Jamie.
Thank you, Linda.
What's the new song called?
Well, I really want to think outside the box.
Okay.
Something like nobody's ever done before.
Who have you been working with?
Oh, all sorts of amazing producers, Linda. I've been traveling the globe trying to find the freshest, hippest, most amazing things.
Oh, my God.
I wanted to put together a song unlike anything's ever been expected from me. I wanted to totally defy my expectations of my fans or any of y'all or anyone in the whole world.
Something to maybe break out of your shell and show the world the woman you are?
I'm a woman now.
Okay.
So I wrote a song called...
What's it called?
The Jewel of the Nile.
Why? How didn't I guess? Why didn't I know?
I kind of saw that coming.
Come on, intro it now, Linda. I'm gonna do
ready?
a live in studio performance.
Oh my God, I can't wait. Okay, ready?
New shit, nothing you've ever heard before. The incredible Jamie Lynn Spears with Jewel of the Nile.
Jamie Lynn, Bud James. Jewel of the Nile. There's a taste for adventure, and you're dealing with danger on a trip down the Nile. You can use my assistance, Casey. I could sure use the distance, Casey, on a tear to a smile. Take me with you, there's always room for two. It's easy when romance is in your heart, and it really doesn't matter what you do or what you are. Come on, love is only an emotion. Why? Can you feel it, Casey? Can you feel it in my side? We'll go searching for the jewel of the Nile. Mud James. Thank you.
Oh my God!
Thank you.
It was everything you said and more.
Okay.
There's my revenge. Our real drill this round special.
What producers have you been working with, though, Jamie? That was just, it sounded to me like you just played the original theme song to the Jewel of the Nile on your boombox.
And then you sung
sang
over
along.
it even with the version that had the original vocals. You just sung
That was
over.
what you call a guide vocal, y'all.
Yeah, but usually you don't leave the guide vocal in the song,
Well,
Jamie Lynn.
nothing dances on the Jewel of the Nile. It's a new song. What do you mean the original? That's not a cover.
All right.
I got
You've
that from-
seen
I
Jewel
got-
of the Nile, though. I know this. So, how do you... I think
You
you're
don't remember the credits when that song played?
you're just lying
Well,
to
that's
yourself.
that's a sample. I just sampled it.
Oh,
I was a sample. I sampled it, and then I wrote my own lyrics because I did a part. Normally it says like, "You can take me on an adventure," and I said, "You can take me on an adventure, Casey." And I also added my own like mud jams.
I see.
I
get-
like the mud jam.
those little differences
Yeah.
really make it your
Like I
own.
was inspired by like different people, like Joan Wilder and Lil Kim. And I was like, mud jam. Them are them things.
You're kind of street almost.
I'm like I don't know, Lynn. I'm a multifaceted performer. You ever seen Zoe 101?
I've seen it. I have seen
I was great on that show, Lynn. And this new single's gonna be huge. My brand new song nobody's ever heard of before called The Jewel of the Nile.
Well, I wish you all the best with that, Jamie.
Thank you.
The Sheila Divine have a new album out called The Morbs. You can get it here. And you can listen to an old song from when they played in Brooklyn in 2015. And I can hopefully talk to you again next week. Bye.
So infinite, I see it now. We float like wood, and as we rescue as we lose our bodies fold.